Hello, here we are again. We're at Hardwick Hall today, so come with us on this tour. Here we have the main garden as you come in. Very beautiful place with some really old buildings in the background. We do. Look at this. Must have been a really horrible place to work with it being so dismal in here. Look at that for a view from the terrace. See for miles you can. Wow. This must have been a little gnome's house or something, where the little garden gnomes live. I don't know, it must have been some sort of kennel in its time. Not very big. I would have to duck down to get in there. I'll take you up and you can see it from the top, because there's the trough, so it must have been some sort of animal that stayed in this. I'm just going down to have a look at the holiday home that's to let. Yeah, that's your toilet inside there. Your bath is just there, look. Beautiful architecture. And you can see the house in the distance, obviously having some work done. Let's get closer. Yeah, I think Diane's a little bit cold. Just let me show you.
No, it's alright. Not bad.
Yeah, you should have brought your coat with you, shouldn't you, Diane?
I've got the fleece, it's up and down.
Yeah, never mind.
Lawn games and barefoot walk, Mark. Let's play some games, Mark.
It's all like we can go and have lawn games and barefoot walk, we can. Look at that. Yeah, we got the hoops. We can play all the games. We can have a go at the hula hoop now. Come on, Diane. Come on, let's do it at least once. Yeah, it looks like today there's lots of events on for children and adults. We've got Skittles over there. All this around here, you can see we've got the blocks there. We have the cushions just to chill out. We've got a Connect 4, and you've just seen Diane trying to do the hula hoop, and she was crap at that as well. We go into the house and the gardens, and that is a beautiful archway. Quite a few years old by the looks of it. You see they actually have 3 walks. You've got the oak walk, which is the top one there. Then they have the welly walk. Then they have the sculpture walk. We'll decide to take one of them later. Look from the site, looks like they are spending a hell of a lot of money on restoring the building or keeping it up to the standard that it is up to now. So we'll have to go and take a closer look. This is just a picture of how it looks. This must be some of the work that they're going to attempt. Let's hope to get it finished soon. Here's some of the pictures of Hardwick Old Hall. It's at the moment currently in restoration. Let's hope we get it done and get it looking magnificent. See, if you want to read at your leisure there, you can see. Great to go and have a look around the whole hall, but at the moment, as you can see, it is in the restoration stage, but you can see some of the beautiful architecture and the pictures that are actually inside the building and that they are trying to preserve. Side view of Hardwick Old Hall, and you can see the views right over there over the fields. Let's zoom you in a bit and you can see the view. Look at that for a view. Magnificent. Hardwick Old Hall, birthplace of Bess of Hardwick. I believe she has something to do with Chatsworth House, part of the National Trust, and there is all your sign on it, and please check website for details. This is part of the old hall. You can see the old hall in the background. This is some of the exterior walls. Look, there's Diane again. She always gets in the picture, she does, bless her. It's a grass way away from the hall, which is directly behind me. You'll find you can come to some walks. Let's go and take a look at the sign and see what's here. There's the start of the walk, so let's see what's here. It just gives you a map of the building and the car park. Looking round, the house is to our right. We're just having a quick walk around the garden, just showing you a little bit of the garden on our way in, and I presume that was the gamekeepers or the gardener's little workshop back then in the day when Bess was in charge. She actually started building the house when she was 60, and she lived here for 20 years. You don't? No. Ah. You don't? One beautiful building, that. If they built the garden like this, just think what the rest of the house must be like. See, they're actually working on the hall. The work is going to take many, many years from start to finish. But hopefully, once it's restored to its former glory, we'll be able to show you more. Stay with us. We are just about to enter the hall. Let's see what's just inside the door. Just look at the outside architecture on here. Wow, that must have taken some workmanship to do that. Main entrance hall as you walk in.
As far as here, looking through to this side. Did you go up the stairs? Turn to the left, went up the stairs. If you go, continue right up to the top. Did you have any up to the top floor? I went to.
Wow, they're nice tapestries, both. This is Fabrics of Religion. One thing we can't forget is, hello Diane. Portrait of Bess of Hardwick in her early 30s, and it was painted in London. She was married about 4 times, and she actually married into the Chatsworth family. She just read this a little bit about Bess, and that she only had £20 and how she raised to get all the money in the fortunes. A lot of these boxes, and there's over 400 of them, contained all Bess's property deeds and all the land and buildings she owned. A lot of the documents still remain within the archives today.
Well, that one's got better.
Yeah, some of the documents. Let's see if we can get you a closer picture.
The anniversary on October the 4th. They think she's about 70, maybe 75, they're not sure. They're the same size as her as well. It's good.
One of the strong boxes that kept in money, obviously in those days, didn't have the TSB or Barclays.
Got some money. And they're not.
Yeah.
What's this?
I'm going to try and get most of this in here. Go to the back there.
Upstairs now.
Up the stairs now. Obviously they had a lot of strong boxes on site. Yeah, you can see the marvellous tapestries on all the walls. All the way up the stairs the tapestries go. If you turn left to go to the next right, look at that for a piece of furniture. Look what's above. Wow, these tapestries must have taken some time to complete. And as we turn left, wow, more tapestries all over the walls. That is one nice window up there. Yeah, it is. I now got it in. This is one nice box. Look at the design.
Well strong.
Yeah, well strong. Look on it. They certainly knew how to do the furniture. Tapestries on the walls in most of the rooms. Very ornate table. Obviously the top is being preserved now. The set of stairs. Again, the walls are all covered in tapestries as we go up, and they're very beautiful. And the big high windows, she was known for building it with glass. Look at those windows. There's Diane underneath, so you can get a view of how tall the windows actually are. Well, yeah, we go that. Let's go through the door. Wow, that's one hell of a room.
Well, they use a spray now, but originally it was going to take you out. About every few weeks, they're all then recently, it was quite a few years ago, not this time.
Look at this one magnificent table. We presume it was a games table or representing games of the day.
Nice, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Thanks.
I don't know.
Big tulip.
Yeah, go to the top.
Why not?
Wow, look at it. There she is again. Elizabeth Hardwick.
What that woman she was.
Very rich, very rich. She was a very rich woman, yeah. It's like you just don't get it nowadays, you know. It's a basic piece, but it's still nice. You wouldn't get workmanship like that now, yeah. They tell you, furniture now would not last this long. It wouldn't. You don't get furniture like this nowadays.
You don't do it now.
It wouldn't last like this
It's
nowadays,
right,
would
yeah.
it? It wouldn't. Look at this. Look at this. I love how the walls are done. Yeah. Sorry? I presume this was your main living quarters. Been a big one, right? Sorry? Yeah, I'm talking about that. Yeah, but don't forget you had people coming and staying. And when they came in, they didn't stay for a weekend, did they? Yeah. They didn't just stay for a weekend, did they? They wanted to stay for a weekend, they would have come for 2-3 weeks. It wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can get something from the door. Look at that, that is one. Just see if I can get all that in. Thank you. Imagine sitting on that. That is beautiful. Zoom in closer. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can get in closer. Yeah. Wow. Right, let me zoom that back out. This is really nice.
Well, that's good in them days.
We're a bit cold, but you've got two massive fires in there.
It
So I
won't be
think,
cold. You'd have all your clothes
Yeah.
on, stuff. You won't be cold.
I know.
You got one back on.
Yeah, another one there. Yeah. Yeah.
You won't be cold.
I know.
They're not so in them days, are
Yeah. Third Earl of Devonshire was there. He must have ruled Westwood Home. And was a pride child. He most probably was. In the chair.
Anyway, lovely to see you. Enjoy
Take care.
the day.
Must be something in the floor. Sorry? That is your construction of the floor underneath, Diane. That's your construction of the floor underneath. It is. Now, you can see the top of the roof of the downstairs. Sorry? That is your construction of the floor underneath, Diane. That's construction of the floor underneath. It is. Now, you can see the top of the roof of the downstairs. Right, this is the construction of the floors. You can see the side of the beams usually count. It looks like base, yes. Now this is Queen Elizabeth I. This is the next room along. Diane's headed in the way again as usual.
What is it? Northern or something? Oh, it's a move then.
Here's one of the bedrooms within the house. Again, all the tapestries on the wall. A very big and very decorative fireplace. Look at the views you get from the windows. You can see for miles across the countryside, across the estate. The bedrooms. The third bedroom.
So you can see the colours a bit better. Yeah. It's such a shame with the others. I'm sure somebody even hypothetically could digitally do what would they have looked like.
Well, there is a photograph in the wrong gallery.
Oh, right.
At the bottom end of the wrong gallery.
I'm going to grab this one of the seats here and on this figure because it.
Which one? This one.
Yeah. If you move the light away.
You can see we have the rear wooden steps going down, and if you go up to the next set, which is the attic, obviously we're not allowed up there now. Hello, Diane. Don't say hello then.
No, you've seen this big one. Like a churchy bit, isn't it?
Yes, most probably was.
Yeah, the things are big one seats, look.
Yeah. Big window. The obviously the kitchen area of the property. Yeah. Yes. It is.
That's another one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of the water thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's great. Oh no, because we went that way, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think they lived Amour to be a hunting lodge. It would be used in the hunting season, used in October, November, and Christmas season. This whole house was a lodge just for a couple of years. Yes, it was.
I've never had one.
Yes.
So what happened to the old wood?
It's still there, yes, it's carrying on. It would. So they did use it.
And here's Diane drinking some water after a thirsty trip around the house. Step through into the gardens now. Yeah. I know. The gardens. Imagine this is the view from the house, which is just over there. I bet this garden could tell some stories over the years. People have visited and other parties that have been going off within the grounds. And just relaxing in the gardens of Hardwick Hall. Tiny shoelaces. You going to wave, Diane? No, she's not going to wave. There she is. She's just been a bit miserable today, she is.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm
Let's
alright.
zoom in and you can see how beautiful she is, look. There she is, wiping her nose, look. Shows your face, shows how, the audience how beautiful you are. £6.65 for 2 drinks. Elijah latte, and Diane's got herself a luxury hot chocolate. Right, we're now done at Hardwick Hall. We're just in the car on the way home. We hope you enjoy, and please like and subscribe. See you soon.